Hi, you winners, and welcome to another Winning Wednesday. Now I'll talk through all of the updates and all of the accomplishments we've done this week. And when I say accomplishments, I mean like we've beaten or going to be beating quite a few games here. So this last week, what have I been uploading this entire freaking time? Pretty much Finding Paradise. I did do the Not a Hero DLC upload. So that is up where you play as Chris, and it's very interesting. It's only hour 18 long, hour 19, and it's not that bad for just having DLC. I thought it was going to be a lot longer, so I'll take it. I know I already talked about that before, so I won't dwell on it for too long, but then immediately after that, as soon as I could, I uploaded Finding Paradise, and I've been doing long 45-minute episodes ever since. Like that's the rest of it. It's just like really long parts because the game itself is actually pretty freaking long. It is amazing and beautiful. I finished it in streams last Thursday and Friday, and so I did the beginning on Thursday, and then I finished it up on Friday thinking it was gonna be short, and it was not. So that led to Splatfest starting late, but I mean, it was just as amazing as To the Moon. I wouldn't say better. I wouldn't say that it even, like, between the two, I don't really have a favorite. They both fulfilled different stories. They both fulfilled different feelings. But I will say To the Moon impacted me more. Whereas this one's just really well written and a beautiful story. To the Moon, I think it was just because I hadn't expected something like that to do what it did, and then it did. This one's much different. It's an entirely different story. I thought they were gonna kind of follow the same trap of doing the exact same thing, but no, it completely took a 180 and it was great. And that ending was, that last 2 hours was fantastic. So if you guys like To the Moon, and also the man who makes these amazing games at Freebird Studios is the studio, so I don't know if he has a few more people now, but I believe it was just one dude for quite a while, at least with To the Moon. And then all the mini-sodes that you guys should watch Finding Paradise if you haven't already, because it's amazing. It makes quite a few spoilery references to the Moon. You don't need to have played To the Moon to understand Finding Paradise at all. You can just watch it, but it does have quite a few big spoils about To the Moon. And I was like, these bitches. So just as a warning to you guys, if you want to just jump into Finding Paradise, you can. You don't need to know anything from To the Moon. It's just if you ever want to watch To the Moon, this will have spoilery info. Just a warning. But other than that, that was played and beaten. So that's what's been uploaded. That's will be finished uploading tomorrow and Friday. Friday will be the last day because it is only 7 parts long. So, I mean, I say only. That's pretty long for recently, but it is 7 parts long, and I'm trying to get out to you as fast as I am able to. On top of that, as fast as I'm able to edit. So, and they're all really long episodes. It's not like I'm doing 20-minute episodes like I used to. And also, I'm trying to edit the crap out of it for like how long it takes me to do puzzles. If I ever have to do extreme backtracking, if I talk to chat, stuff like that, I'm doing what I can. If I ever miss a part, I apologize, but I mostly catch all of it, or I have a reason I kept that moment in, if we like reference it later or continues into an important moment. Whatever ends up being what it is, most likely I tried to keep it in for a reason. As for right after that, like I said, after streaming Finding Paradise, me and Kita did Splatfest, which was sweaters versus socks, and actually it says, which present did you not want? I did not realize that, but either way, we were socks, and all of us had the name Dobby, and we had one amazing moment with a team on the other side that was like Squid Bag Party with us. And I'm not gonna spoil it because it'll be in a video whenever I upload Splatfest, but let's just say the Squid Bag Party with us team match was amazing, just saying. But other than that, it was normal Splatoon fighting the other team. Unfortunately, and this is not in the video because you don't find out till 24 hours after it starts, or even a little later than that, sweaters won, socks did not. So well, we tried, but other than that, that's what we did Friday night. We went till champion, and then I conked the hell out because I had been up for 22 hours, and I had been streaming Finding Paradise for 5 hours, only to then throw myself into Splatoon an hour later for 3.5 hours. So lots of streaming. Saturday, I actually did a lot of shopping and for the holidays. You guys, if you guys are doing a lot of shopping, you should post below what chaos you've ensued, or if you work at some of the retail stores that I'm sure you love working at. Heavy sarcasm. Let me know some stories about some interesting things that have happened to you guys. Again, I always read them all. I just, whether or not I can respond, but in January I should be able to start responding a little more frequently, which would be awesome. But that's the plan. But as of right now, put it below and I will read it and let me know what you guys are up to for the holidays. If it's chaos, if it's pretty chill, if you guys are just taking care of yourselves. I know some of you already told me last week, but if you have some news stories or if you are just doing some things to take care of you or family members or friends, just post below. And yeah, that's pretty much what I did Saturday, was holiday shopping. And it's so chaosy. There's just so many people around malls and around stores. Then we came home and we cleaned. But I say cleaned, but now there's these boxes in this office that weren't there before because I took them out of the dining room because we never unpacked them. And it's primarily my stuff, so that's why it's up here. I don't know what to do with this stuff. I don't know. I really hope I can get to them at some point because I don't want them to stay in my office. But either way, we cleaned. That's all said and done. And then me and Snuffles hung out Saturday night. And yeah, and we did Friendsmas, I will say. So also Rob and Beat came over when Shy Guy got off work and we all opened our presents with each other. So I got from Rob, it's like all the... I didn't bring it up here because I didn't think about it, but it's all of the links from the different games, all the Zelda games, and it's green. It's awesome. You can like hang it on a wall. It's like canvasy. And then the other thing from Beat was a Pikachu t-shirt, but it's also very see-through, so I need to wear a white tank top underneath because that would not be good. But it's super cute. So I haven't tried it on. Maybe I should try it on because now that I think about it, it's a long sleeve, and if it's small, it would be too tight. So hopefully it got medium. I didn't even check that, but that's what I got. Snuffles said that mine's later, that's fine. Cause I only have half of hers done anyway, so. But I got to give them their gifts, which was some cool things. I'm not gonna say actually because I haven't been able to disperse the rest of the gifts that are related to that to other friends. So just in case they're watching this video, I'm not gonna spoil their Christmas gifts. Anyway, I was going to go to a party that a friend was throwing, but I was pretty checked out because of Friday and all the chaos that happened. Like, I just wanted to mentally not think. And then parties themselves give me anxiety. So I just, like, just talking to people I don't really know. Like, it's different if everyone there I knew, but I knew that most of them were going to be other friends that I've maybe met once or twice before. And that I had a lot of buildup of anxiety, and I was also at a threshold of I don't give a fuck about anything right now because I just was so tired from Friday and I was so worn out from just work and then streaming and stuff that I was just like, and I'm done. So I did not want to, like, going holiday shopping brutally murdered my any want to leave the house. I was just like, and I'm staying home for the rest of the weekend, and that's it. And that's pretty much what I did. Once we got home, I stayed home, did the Friendsmas at our house, and then Sunday I streamed. So that was my eventful weekend. Again, let me know what you guys did. But we did The Evil Within 2, and we are almost done now. We did about 4 hours, and I'm pretty sure we have about 2 more hours. I don't even know how many. I'm guessing. But I'm guessing we have like 2 to 3 more hours, so the next stream is going to be the end. Yes! So almost the end for that stream. On Tuesday, I did Resident Evil 7's DLC, End of Zoe, and that was a lot of fun. I would say that it feels less like Resident Evil because you can literally punch everything. I was also on easy, so it's probably easier to punch everything than it probably should have been. But either way, I feel like it's not really meant to be the horror aspect of Resident Evil. It's really the fun, interactive gameplay parts of it, and that's all it really was. The characters themselves were fantastic. I like Joe. I like Zoe. And, like, you didn't really get to talk to Zoe, but I really liked Joe and the introduction of Joe and him as a character, and, like, the shit he does is just so much like what you wish you could do in those situations. So I really enjoyed it, though it did not feel like Resident Evil. As for the Chris DLC, I enjoyed that they had Lucas as our antagonist for that. Minor spoilers, but it was really not. But I feel like that's a good dynamic to keep Chris being what we were fearing he was going to be, which is that I can just punch and shoot everything and I'm good. It didn't feel like that. It felt very much like, how do I plan around Lucas, or what could Lucas have done? And I really enjoyed that. It kept true to Resident Evil, but also brought Chris in. Why they changed the way he looks, I have no idea. He doesn't look like Chris at all. Like, I don't get it. Why make his hair lighter? Like, I mean, maybe if he dyed it, but it like doesn't even look like Chris. I understand the whole maybe toning down his buff physique. I get that, because in Resident Evil 1 he was just like soldier built. That's all his body really was. It wasn't until 5 and 6 that he started being like steroids. But I enjoyed that they bring him back in that sense, but they didn't need to change his character model, like the face and the hair. It just seemed weird, and maybe the only thing keeping him to be Chris is the voice actor, but if they change the voice actor, then really this is just an entirely new character that they just were like, he has the name Chris Redfield, like him. Be excited. That's what that felt like. It was weird. But I like what both DLCs brought to the table. They were very different, and I enjoyed for what they were. So I'll take it. But that was completed yesterday. So I will be editing and uploading that after Finding Paradise, because I kind of don't want to stop the momentum with Finding Paradise. I did today for the Winning Wednesday, and to kind of give a buffer since it's this weekend is Christmas and stuff like that. So I need a little bit of a buffer, but I didn't want to do too many buffers. I want to get Finding Paradise out to you guys. So soon, again, Friday will be the last part. I already have it edited. I just need to upload it. And it's done. So I'm excited that I'm ahead of the game for that. But yes, the DLC will be sometime during the weekend, Saturday or Sunday, probably Saturday. I haven't fully edited it yet, though. I haven't even touched it. As for the rest of the uploads, I have no idea. Maybe I'll start doing Before the Storm if I can get the chibis done. I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead yet just because I don't have them done. Otherwise, I do have a lot of things I can start uploading. I do have the rest of the Evil Within 2 I need to upload before I do the ending in a couple weeks. So that'll happen. So as for streaming this next week, so we almost completed the Evil Within 2. We did complete all of Finding Paradise, and then we did all the DLC for Resident Evil 7. Now, tomorrow, we just need to complete the thumbnail for Hatoful Boyfriend. So that's all said and done. I got shade, I gotta do the background. That will be tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Then Friday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, we will be finishing Hatoful Boyfriend, the game, the ending. You guys do not need to have seen everything else. If you want to just jump in, you may be a little lost with some references here and there, or if you did want to watch them, there will be spoilers for previous information. But there is no absolute need to know everything before the ending. The ending's kind of its own separate game. It's just helpful to know stuff from the romances if you want to know. But this is not a romance. This is like a mystery, slight horror, weird political, not political in this reality sense, but in bird politics. It's very much about like the Hawk Party, the Dove Party, and all the drama that's happening in between. So I really like that, and it'll be interesting to see Kitty's reaction to it, and we'll be done. So we don't have to do it anymore. As much as I love Hatoful Boyfriend, I'm ready to move on. So that's gonna be finished on Friday. Again, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. We'll probably be going really late. The ending takes about 5 hours to do. Just warning to everyone. It takes about 5 hours to do. We gotta do the epilogue, which is only like 10 minutes. So there is that. Then on Saturday, I am probably just wrapping gifts and chilling. So Sunday is Christmas Eve, and for me, I do spend time with family. So what I'm going to be doing is streaming for you guys. For those that have some free time, maybe you guys are wrapping presents still, maybe you guys are just chilling while you're waiting for family to get their act together. I don't know. Or maybe you're just by yourself and this isn't a holiday you celebrate. So if you guys want to hang out, me and Mom are going to be doing episode 3 of Before the Storm on Sunday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time to 2 p.m., or at least until it ends. Generally, they've all taken about 4 hours, so I'm guessing it'll be about 4 hours. I heard that there's a final scene after where it says, oh, you made these, like, this percentage of choices compared to these players that have played it. There's a scene after that that is a huge spoiler for the main game, and I don't want my mom to see it, so I will have her take off her headphones. People in chat do not discuss what happened at the end there, but I will have her take off her headphones and not look while that scene ensues. I have been warned. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you. So that way mom, because that's like, it's going to be a huge key for the main game, like to understand what's happening. And I don't want her to have any hints as to what is happening in the main game. So I will have her not see that, but I will watch it. But let's not talk about it in chat, shall we? So that way mom has no idea. But we're gonna have to be really on top of that, those spoilers, so no one say anything about the first game, or the original game, main game. Nobody talk about it in chat, please. But that is what we are doing, is episode 3 and finishing up before the storm. There's still that little mini max episode that's happening later, but mom's only here for this stream anyway, so next time I see her, maybe we'll do the little kid one. But again, I'm afraid of spoilers for the main game, so maybe we'll just start the main game. I haven't decided yet, but that is the plan for this Sunday. I don't know what's going on with streams next week besides Game Wisp games on Tuesday. That is the plan, but I have no idea following that, so I will let you guys know closer to. I always post the schedule on Monday. It's gonna be Christmas, so maybe I might post it Tuesday, but it is in the works to figure out what I'm gonna be doing in general. But I won't know until the holidays are kind of over, because it's gonna be a hard next week, especially since it's my last week at work, so lots of juggling. But that's the plan as of right now. So there's a lot of finalizing games happening and that are going to be happening, so I'm excited. I hope you guys are too, but these are the plans. Again, let me know what you guys are doing, and I will let you guys next Wednesday know what I got for the holidays, and you guys tell me what you got, and we'll just have fun in chat for anyone that has a lot of extra time on Christmas Eve in the morning. So I will see you guys then. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next Winning Wednesday or playthrough or whatever it is you guys watch. So keep winning, guys.